Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mom Cut Ranch and Homestead. My name is Patience, and in today's video, we are actually going to be making one of my favorite cookies, and that is the peanut butter no-bake cookies. It's very simple to make, and it's absolutely delicious. So let's go ahead and get started. Also, you guys, look at this. Isn't this super cute? Got my cute little gnomes, cute little fall decorations. I got this amazing smelling candle, pumpkin and gourds. I wish you could smell it. It's delicious. But yeah, fall stuff is starting to come out. I'm super excited. I love this time of season. All right, so I will go ahead and put my recipe that I found. It's just a recipe that I had found online that I always use. So I'll go ahead and type them up and put it down in the description for you guys if you were interested in making these. So just for your information, we need a half a cup of butter, which is just a stick of butter, 2 cups of sugar, 1/4 cup of cocoa, a half a cup of milk, 3 cups of oats, a half a cup of peanut butter, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So first things first, we have to combine butter, sugar, cocoa, and milk into a saucepan. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything in there and we'll get that going. We're going to go ahead and put that on medium heat and we're going to bring it to a boil. So first things first, we need our stick of butter. Here is 1 cup of sugar. Our second cup of sugar. Our cocoa, we need 1/4 cup of cocoa, so I've already put that out. And 1/2 cup of milk. Okay, so we have this on medium heat. We're going to go ahead and get this stirred in. Get that butter all melted. So we are cooking this on medium heat, getting everything melted, the sugar melted in, the butter melted in, and once this comes to a rolling boil, we are going to put it on low heat for 3 minutes while it continues to still boil a little bit. It was funny, last night I was sitting on the couch and my husband says, "Hey, what'd you buy those oats for that are sitting on the counter?" And I said, "Oh, I was planning on making no-bake cookies." He's like, "Well, I was hoping that that's what you were going to be using them for, but you're not making them tonight?" And I said, "No, I was going to make them tomorrow." He was a little bit disappointed, so he'll be definitely happy when he can have some of this tonight. All right, we're starting to get to the point of a rolling boil. I wouldn't say that you have to continuously stir this throughout this process when you're waiting for this to happen, but you do want to come back to it quite often to make sure that the sugar doesn't burn to the bottom. All right, so as you guys see, I am stirring and it is a rolling boil, so I'm going to put it on low. Kitchen timer, 3 minutes. This is a super quick recipe. And again, you can freeze this. The cookies, once they have completely cooled and hardened, put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the freezer, along with those delicious Oreo truffles that we had made last week. I actually did good. I have only taken them out one other time I did take out, you know, a handful, but how can you not, knowing that they're in there? It's delicious. All right. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to bring it over here. All right, so I flipped you guys around. All right, so we need 1/2 cup of peanut butter. And I am going to stir this in a little bit. We are going to need a teaspoon of, I believe it's a teaspoon. Yep, a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to put that in next. And the last thing that we're going to put in is our oats. So let's put in a teaspoon of vanilla. Beautiful. Stir that in quick. All right, now our oats. We need 3 cups of oats. I usually put it in 1 cup at a time, stir, 1 cup, stir. So, okay, so here's our 1 cup. And you kind of have to, I wouldn't say go fast, but you kind of do want to go fast. Because this will start to harden as it cools down. So we need to get the oats in there. Second cup. And then what I'm going to do is I have parchment paper. You can use parchment or wax paper. You can put it on a cookie sheet, but I usually just put it right on my counter. And that's where we are going to drop these cookies onto. So let's do our last cup. All right, last cup going in. Get this stirred. You guys can see it getting thicker. So it looks super good, doesn't it? Yum. These are my absolute favorite. All right, there we have it. Let's go ahead and get our paper down and get our cookies scooped. You can make them however big or small that you like. I just have 2 spoons. I scoop it. Use the other one to scoop off. You probably could use a cookie scooper, as you can say, and use that so they're all the same, but I like this, so it's quick for me, so I do what works for me. The worst part about this recipe is waiting for it to cool before you can eat it. And yes, I will be the first to say that I do not always wait until they are fully cooled to try them. Who wants to wait that long? It looks and smells so delicious. I mean, yes, it does taste better and it's less of a mess when you wait for it to cool, but so you may be wondering, or maybe not, but I'll tell you anyways, of why I am making so many cookies and truffles, little things here and there. And I have a couple different reasons. One, fall is coming, and I do like to spend a little bit more time in the kitchen than I usually do in the summertime. But also, holidays are coming, and one of the things that I've always said is that I would like to do more gifts with just doing cookies and sweets and things like that. You know, spreading the love a little. Look at that little guy. That'll be my taste tester later. Okay, so as I was mentioning, I have been wanting to, the last couple of years, kind of just putting together little nice cookie boxes and bins, kind of spreading some love during the holiday season. I wanted to do that for a couple years, so this year I'm actually seeing how quick my recipes are, and what I do want to use and what I don't want to use. So that's one of the main reasons. The second reason is we are going to be going to see my stepdaughter up at college this weekend, and I also want to put a little bit of a cookie bin together for her as well. That way she can have some. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and let these cool down, and I'll bring you back when they're ready so we can taste test these. All right, guys, so this took no time at all to harden. Maybe a half hour, at the most 40 minutes, probably not even. So let's go ahead and try this. These are so good. You know, it'd be better with it though, a big glass of milk. I make no promises that these cookies are going to still be here when Gordon gets home tonight. Just saying. Oh, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning while we get these cooked. Let me know if you guys have tried this and what you think. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye.